Boxing family, I'm going to talk about it. This is one thing that's been flying under the radar that I haven't seen many YouTube channels talk about. So sit back, relax, buckle up, pay close attention because we're going to be diving into what is next for Edgar Berlanga. This is post Canelo. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. Let's go ahead and get into it. So a couple weeks ago, Edgar Berlanga, Canelo Alvarez finally met inside the square circle. Edgar Berlanga had no business inside the ring with Canelo Alvarez. There were simply two different caliber of fighters, and their resumes were completely different. Canelo Alvarez had fought some of the best boxers out there. Edgar Berlanga had not had a championship fight, and his first championship fight was going to be against the face of boxing. Anyhow, the fight took place. Canelo Alvarez was not able to stop Edgar Berlanga. Berlanga made it all the way to the 12th round. Yes, he lost nearly every single round, but he stood in his ground. He didn't get knocked out. He got knocked down, but he stood back up and he took Canelo Alvarez's best punches. Folks, Canelo Alvarez was attempting to knock out Edgar Berlanga going into the fight. He said that he was going to knock out Berlanga in 8 rounds. Well, that didn't happen. And because of this showing, with Edgar Berlanga making it all the way to the 12th round, did not look to be hurt throughout the fight other than the knockdown, Edgar Berlanga has become a star in the sport of boxing. Edgar Berlanga, his name now ring bells, and people want to see him against other high caliber opposition. Folks, here's the thing. The 168-pound division to the 175-pound division, it is loaded with talent. Is Edgar Berlanga going to survive these two weight classes now that he fought la creme de la creme in Canelo Alvarez? Folks, if you look at the 168-pound division, you have Caleb Plant, a good boxer. You also have Jaime Munguia, another good boxer. You have fighters like David Benavidez who can fight at 168 and can fight at 175 pounds. Folks, these are all tremendous boxers. If you move up to 175 pounds, you have Dimitri Bivol and you have Artur Beterbiev. Folks, any of these fighters can pop the Edgar Berlanga bubble really quick. So what is next for Berlanga? From my point of view, Edgar Berlanga, now that his name is ringing bells, I believe he should try to maximize his revenue. Take on fighters like Jaime Munguia. Take on fighters like Caleb Plant. These are B-class fighters, A- class fighters. But if he steps in the ring against a David Benavidez, a Dimitri Bivol, Edgar Berlanga is going to be in trouble. Also, there can always be a rematch against Canelo Alvarez. That being said, I do not see Berlanga beating Canelo Alvarez, not anytime soon. Keep in mind, Berlanga is young. Canelo Alvarez, he is in the eclipse of his career. His career has hit a peak and is going to start going downhill from now on. So if Berlanga fights Canelo Alvarez, let's say 3 years from now, but this, keep in mind, Edgar Berlanga will have to keep working on his skills, will have to stay hungry, and will have to want to be la creme de la creme in the sport of boxing. If Edgar Berlanga does all that and stays disciplined, I believe he can beat Canelo Alvarez in the future 2 or 3 years down the road, because Edgar Berlanga is a big guy. He has already tasted Canelo Alvarez's power. He has already been inside the ring with Canelo Alvarez. Unfortunately, at this moment, he came out short, but in a rematch, not in the next year, not in the next 2 years, but in about 3 years, I believe it will be a closer fight. But folks, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think a fighter like Benavidez, like Munguia, like Caleb Plant can come in and pop the Edgar Berlanga bubble? If you're new to the channel and boxing is what you like to follow on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep the videos coming. Peace.